Yes, yeah, it's end of March and beginning of the hiking season, which I could go straight away, but I thought, well, wait a bit longer because I have to wait for a map, for a specific map from the area I'm gonna go hiking. And in the meantime, I got my rucksack. Yeah, it's already packed, sort of, with the basic stuff, and putting it on, you know, like going back and forwards and doing this sort of rocking, home rocking exercise. Yeah, getting used to the weight, and but still I'm struggling about, and that's maybe something you question yourself. What do I take on a longer term hiking trip, like maybe 1 or 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks? Yeah. So the basic kit, the base kit is basically always the same, and but you can tweak in. So depending on the sort of trip, it's actually yeah, saving on specific weight. Yeah, and that's what I wanted to talk about today. And I got, but before I do that, I just show you a little bit on the audio equipment and camera equipment I'm gonna take. I mean, last year I had this little camera only together with a little tripod. Yeah, a little tripod which I can use as a handheld and whatever, yeah, to stabilize the video. But the audio, which does a good job, yeah. So I'm taking that again, yeah, because it's very easy to handle. And but the thing is about the audio, yeah, you may notice, some of you may notice about the older videos from Finland, yeah, where I was exclusively using the onboard microphone on the camera, which is a really dodgy, bad sound. It does in a pinch, yeah, but at the time in Finland I didn't know how to synchronize audio with the camera, yeah, so it's a completely different footage, yeah, one is the audio track, one is the video track, synchronizing it without having an input on the camera, yeah, so it's a bit tricky, and that's something I work around with. The option is I could use an interview microphone, yeah. For now I'm using a head-over microphone, yeah, and on recorder, an external recorder, but just to show you, I could use an interview microphone, yeah, which is very, you can tap on it and it doesn't transfer the, yeah, but it's, and I got an own recorder in it, yeah, a little Tascam recorder, yeah, but the thing is, this is alright for a day trip or just for a day, just like, yeah, alright, so I'm telling you something about, you know, like, and how are you, you know, like this microphone, but obviously it's not really convenience for me in the rucksack, because I would need another set of batteries, yeah, actually 2 sets of batteries, the AA and the AAA, yeah, the AAA for the recorder and the AA for the microphone, which is not really convenient, yeah. So, but because I'm having another Tascam with a lav mic, yeah, which using the AAA, I got that one, dropping the large microphone with the battery pack, and instead using a little lav mic, yeah, this is a Tascam lav mic, it's a little fluffy bushel on there, yeah, so this is the lav mic, and this is very convenient, can record quite a long track, yeah, and it's easy to synchronize with the camera, and the same way as I'm doing it with the phantom powered microphone right there, yeah. So next trip, technique wise, the lav mic, yeah, it's a bit more effort, to go into it, but I hope I get, well, I definitely will get a much better audio quality. Yeah, so this is an additional camera and audio equipment. Don't forget, where is it? Oh yes. Don't forget, for the camera, there's quite a bit additional equipment to carry, like spare batteries, cables, charger, yeah, this sort of stuff. And obviously my trusty old tree tripod, yeah. So I don't need a large tripod, only need this one for putting it somewhere or holding it. And while I'm walking along, yeah, I can shoot it in a tree and just passing by and take a few shots just for the scenery, yeah. So this is a very nice handy item to have. As I say, battery stuff. So this is basically technique-wise, it's not oversized and doesn't pull me down on the weight. It's just a little bit more equipment, yeah, but not as much. So this is basically a two-handful audio video recording equipment, which I unfortunately, yes, have to carry additionally to my outdoor stuff, yeah. So going into the outdoor stuff now. So put this on the side. So yeah, outdoor stuff. As you can imagine, got my rucksack. Let's say. So I was thinking, yeah, because I just opened it while I'm yakking about. Got my bushcraft knife, yeah, tool-wise. I'm talking about tools now, and but I could exceed that, well, supersede that with the Opinel and the saw, yeah, which is basically sort of the same weight and capability options, yeah. So I'm struggling if I take that one only or maybe this lot only, yeah. Because in the past, and you've seen it in Finland, on the Finland trip, alright, I had my, where is it? Oh, I have to take that out now. Yeah. I had my Khukuri, yeah. So let's put that on. So the Khukuri basically is a larger, this is just the sleeve, yeah, just a bit a lump, yeah, but not as hefty as an axe, yeah. So I really like that. It's a really nice multi-purpose tool, but it weighs a kilo, yeah, that's 2 pounds on weight, yeah. It's a really nice handy tool to have in combination with the bushcraft knife, yeah, instead of having an axe. It's not like I wouldn't have an axe, yeah, this is an what is it, Wetterlings axe, yeah, this is a hunting axe, yeah. It got the this smooth back, yeah. Let's see if I can show you that. Put that out here. Yeah, it's a fairly small head and got the smooth roundish end, yeah. But as you can see, it's a lump. Well, compared to the Khukuri, it's definitely something I would rather leave at home, yeah. And because it's the shape compared to the Khukuri, just slotted into the rucksack, and this is just hanging. I mean, yeah, I could put it on the outside and have it, yeah, but it's not really convenience to carry, yeah. So I use that extensively, yeah. That's the Wetterlings axe, Swedish made, and I really love it because it's very balanced and got a small head and a long shaft, yeah, so it's really nice for working, and but it's no good for in a rucksack, yeah. So to cut it short, cut it short, yeah, I'm considering for the next trip leave the Khukuri at home because it's a 2 pound weight. I could rather carry water and food instead, yeah. So that's something I'm cutting down on weight this time, so you won't see that on the next trip. Unfortunately for you, yeah, but fortunately for me, I can carry a little more water and or food, yeah. And so the question about me, I mean, in the meantime, you could put me in some comments, yeah, below what you think as a helpful recommendation for me, yeah, sort of. Additionally, would you, and this is a question for all of you now, yeah, would you prefer carry the Lars Fält Bushcraft knife only, or instead having the Opinel saw and the knife instead, yeah? Weight-wise, they're pretty much the same, yeah, while this would be a little bit more versatile, and well, I don't need to work a lot on wood. It's more for cooking and camp, yeah, like making a pack for my tarp or something, yeah, and or maybe cut little twigs, but I don't have to build a shelter as such, yeah, because I got my my tarp and the plush palatka, so that's, and I'm going into that a bit later now, well, a little bit later, and so, but give me a recommendation what you would, or consideration, let's say, give me a consideration on what you would prefer, a bushcraft knife only or the combination of the Opinel and the saw, yeah, the saw and blade, and they're the number 12, yeah, they're the large ones. So give me some recommendations about what you think about it, and to give me something for the next few weeks to think about, yeah, to lower my weight, yeah. So we got the camera stuff and the tooling stuff out of the way. Carry on with some more basic stuff, yeah, like yeah, now I have to dig out some of my stuff here, which isn't too bad. It's just I'll leave the small bits out. Right, so it's pretty much forward. Start with the catering stuff. Yeah, catering stuff. Obviously need a cup, and I got my just to save on space. Put the tree hugger for my hammock, the woolly hammock, into the cup. Yeah, fits in nicely, like so. The dynamo stuff, yeah, and well, food. Yes, just a bag of food. Yeah. Obviously, I don't have to get too much far into that, but yeah, got my DIY tea and sugar bag. Then I got, I think this is, I think it's milk powder. Yeah, I got some milk powder here, and then I got my another bag, yeah, similar to that one, but as a single larger bag for cereals, yeah, for porridge stuff, yeah. So to fill it up with some raisins in it, yeah, just as a basic food stock. And obviously this bag gonna be filled up with all sorts. I think, yeah, I still got some extra bags and empty bags and soups, yeah, instant soups, noodle soup stuff, which I just rub in here like that. And what else we got? Yeah, this is buckwheat and another little bag. So this is basically just fills up as I'm going along. Got some sugary bars, yeah, like snack bars. Obviously going to fill that up. What is in here? Something. What's in there? Oh, doesn't matter. Anyway, this is just a food bag that's going along, and it's just topped up as I got the chance to top it up. Yeah. So it's just the basics, and to get me going. Yeah. So this is on top because it's a heavy lump. Yeah. Next about compass. Very important for. I'm sorry, I'm not quite finished with the food department because the stove and the pots are a bit deeper in the pack. Yeah, but just to show you, in combination with the maps. Yeah, obviously yes, I got some maps for the area I'm gonna go. I got my compass as well. Yeah, the Francis Barker compass, and very trusty and reliable tool. So I wouldn't go anywhere without. So this is always in my pack. Quick access, obviously my hammock, and yeah, it's getting a bit messy. The Wetterfleck, yeah, the Wetterfleck, like an overcoat and blanket stuff, yeah, and fairly on top because you can just squeeze it in, yeah, and can, yeah, just for keep warm. The hammock, yeah, all right. It's a bit a larger piece of kit, but it doubles up as a blanket. Folded up, it will do as a sleeping pad, yeah, and so it's a multi-purpose item. It serves for 3 different purposes: hammock, blanket, and sleeping pad, yeah, on a harder surface, which I can't do with a small hammock alone. And this is the DD hammock, the ultralight hammock, which is really nice, yeah, and the Mosi net is including there, so it's quite a difference, yeah, in size, but this gives me more options, yeah, and in combination with the Wetterfleck, I got a coat over blanket, and yeah, so they basically go together as a BV and cold weather protection, yeah, and so yeah, now we got the kitchen stuff. Obviously a kettle, because I'm a lover of drinking tea, yeah, and so I got this little titanium kettle. You have seen that on Finland trip. It's still black on the bottom, and got a little bag. So kitchen stuff for a quick break, yeah, just get it out together with the cup. Oops. Together with the cup, yeah, it makes a really nice set. And for cooking, obviously I got my titanium kit. I'm not going into showing you everything, you've seen that before, yeah. Got the lid as a frying pan, and it's a pot, yeah, and this is the what is it, the 1 liter pot. Yeah, it's a wider pot, and got a little bit of hanger on it, and I can use that as a cooking pot. Yeah, and additionally I got my hobo inside. Yeah, so this is a well-proven kit, and it's just like that. Yeah, and got a little bit an extra porch for it. So cooking stuff, pretty much sorted. It's just well, let's put it like that. It's just a cup, yeah, a wooden cup, a kettle, and the pot together with the food bag. All right. So this is for, yeah, to keep me going. So, and obviously once we are about catering stuff, yes, got my titanium bottle. Yeah, this is a 800 milliliter titanium bottle. I hate this woolly cover for it. Yeah, it's a silver ant bottle. And additionally, yes, I still got some hydropack bladders, yeah, which I fill up with a, let's see, where is it? Yeah, I can blindly find the stuff in here. Yeah, alright, see, I've got still 2 bladders here, yeah, the hydropacks, they're each a liter, so that means I got 3 liter capacity on water, yeah, filling up as I'm going, and put that up there. But additionally, obviously with the filter kit, the water filter kit, I mean, I've shown you that before. Got the hydropack kit, and it's organized within what was it? Oh, Cutter Dune filter, yeah, it's a quick one, and obviously going together with a clean water bag and a dirty water bag and some adapter pipes, yeah. So this is basically the water kit going with the catering, yeah, to keep me healthy on the way and to draw some water, filter some water during the trip, yeah, without having to look out for a shop or something. Yeah, this is my little nightie cap, yeah, just for sleeping, to keep my head warm, yeah, when I rubbed up in my hammock or whatever, yeah, rubbed up, and I got a night sleeping cap, yeah, but it does a good job for all around, yeah, and it's very lightweight, and it's a merino wool, and it just stays in the pack. Alright, what do we got here? Oh yeah, it's just some tissues and well, and some hygiene stuff, yeah, for keeping myself a bit more representative, and which I consider to be not too rough, yeah. So I got that, and what else we got in here? Any more? Yeah, obviously a bag similar to the food bag for clothing, yeah, like extra spare socks and shirts, yeah, woolly shirts. I mean, it's like this is a wool power merino shirt, yeah, so you can sweat in it, but it doesn't get uncomfortable or smelly, and it's easy dry, and does a very good job. Additionally, and obviously what I learned from my last trip, well, from the trip in Finland, yeah, I mentioned getting a few more of the felt inlays for my boots, yeah, some dry ones, because they don't take a lot of space, they're not taking up a lot of weight, and but makes a huge difference to keep my feet dry, yeah, dry and warm once I have to pass some very wet conditions, yeah, Uh, it's just something I learned the hard way, having some spare, like spare socks, yeah, so you can always walk in dry and warm socks. And yeah, so there's not much clothing, extra clothing, because the main clothing contains my over jacket, yeah, the anorak, and yeah, another thing, depending on the weather conditions, I guess it's not getting too cold, yeah, in April and May in Germany anyway. Once the global warming is coming up, yeah, so the Icelandic sweater is probably a bit over the top. It's quite bulky, very lightweight, very warm, yeah, but maybe a little bit over the top because I got all the other woolly stuff. So consider having a short wool power shirt, yeah, like a t-shirt. I got sort of merino woolly jumper, yeah, just a little squeeze away jumper, or with long sleeves, yeah, and for nights or when it gets colder, yeah, just layer up. Alternatively, I could use, and they're fairly equal in size and weight, it's another wool power t-shirt but with long arms, yeah. So it's basically the choice, either a dedicated thin sweater or another sleeve layered shirt, yeah. The same mate on that one, but with long arms, yeah. It's about clothing, and that's about all it is. Yeah, okay. I got shimak, yeah, which is just as a cloth thing in the pack, yeah, whenever I need to dry myself off or wash up, or when I'm on a campsite somewhere, wrap around my hip, yeah, I still got a hip, and just in case, and it's good for any sort of, yeah, wrapping up extra food and whatever. It's just a sheet. So before I go into the overnight stuff, just a quick one, more snacks and gloves, yeah, leather gloves, and what's in there? I got a few more, so just leather, yeah, as I say, it's very handy, always handy to having some leather gloves if you have to touch your whatever stingy stuff or wood or work, just as a working glove, and or hot pot, yeah. So gloves, they are very helpful, and yeah, I got a little tree hugger, you know, the tree school for, got a couple in here, and just to keep them in place. I got fat wood for fire lighting, yeah. So where is my knife? I can use my knife, shave some fat wood off, yeah, as a fire starter, just yeah, and that works with any knife, and it's just part of the kit. It's just sitting in the gloves where they are needed most. So well, it's in here. Yeah, full. I always keep 300 milliliter in the pack, and always got another one ready to go. And obviously on a few days trip, a longer trip, for a day trip I would only use one of this, but a second one is a good choice, and they're both together, they are 600 milliliter, yeah, a little bit more, what is it, more than a pint. and yeah, going to with the kitchen stuff. Yeah, so by keeping the Khukuri out of the pack, it allows me to have more fluid and more consumables in my pack, yeah, to carry without going over the limit, yeah. Spoon, going with the kitchen stuff. Ground sheet, self-made, I think it's 2 meter by 120 or something, yeah, just a thing, and a bag full of small tools like ballistol oil for the blades, yeah, and some extra string and a sharpening stone. This sort of stuff lives in the front pocket, yeah, and easy accessible, and it doesn't matter when it's get wet. It's just ready in the front pocket. So basically, yeah, that's there's not much left. Basically, it's just another piece of woolly cloth, yeah. What was it? 2 meter by 1 meter 50, yeah. Considered as a blanket. A blanket together with the overcoat, the wetterfleck, as a sleeping companion. Yeah, I'm considering not taking a sleeping bag with me at all. Yeah, having a woolly sort of, well, it's a blanket. Yeah, a thinner blanket, but layering up with a coat and my other woolly stuff. Yeah, I can supersede that with a sleeping bag, yeah, and yeah, obviously my this is a tarp, yeah, my 3 by 3 meter tarp, which the cotton tarp, yeah, which I made myself. You've seen, or some of you may have seen that on the video already. There's a 4 part video on how I made that, yeah. So if you're interested in, watch these 4 videos and you can see what that's about the tarp, yeah. Yeah, I must admit it's larger than a nylon tarp, but it's well, it can cope with some amber, yeah, flying amber, and sparks, and but it's just not just a tarp. I can use it as a tarp tent as well, yeah, in combination with my staff, yeah, the Grumlick stick, which is a 3-piece stick, 2 pieces on the front, 1 piece on the back, and I can make up an anthill style tent, tarp tent out of it, yeah. There's one video from Finland where you can see how I'm using that, and I'm very convinced in it, so it gives me 2 options, actually 3 options. A tarp tent, I can use that as a large ground sheet, sort of folding it up in combination with the hammock, yeah, sort of interconnecting, yeah. And last but not least, my plush paletka. It's a 2 by 2 meter sheet, yeah, and another few more videos on how I made that, and probably most of you have seen that already. I try to give you a bit more an impression on how to use that if it's raining. Yeah, I'm glad if it's not raining, but this is a raincoat and a sheet, yeah, and a small tarp, and if it's warm I don't need a large tarp, but I can use that as in conjunction with the hammock as an under blanket, yeah, like an undercover, so it cuts the wind out, yeah. So I got an undercover, a small one, 2 by 2 meter, and the tarp on top, a large tarp when it's get really rainy, and when I'm stuck for a few days, I got a larger surface under my hammock, yeah, and can put that in different shapes and flattish, and you know, like an all sorts of different angles and options. And yeah, that's basically all the equipment I tend or planning to take next time. It's maybe a little bit out of is there any more in here? No, it's not. It's a bit maybe out of, not very conventional, but very unconventional. Just having 2 tarps and sort of blanket, yeah, woolly blanket, and let's say having a tarp, a blanket, thin blanket, a rain cover, and a little tarp, and a 3 meter by 1 meter 50. Yeah, so it gives me plenty of options for overnight as a shelter, yeah, for sheltering. And got my DIY hammock, woolly hammock, and a few tarps, yeah, and an extra blanket, and the rest is done with clothing, yeah, like my anorak, woolly anorak, and the lopu, and the Wetterfleck, yeah, which is a blanket coat basically. And so as you can see, I don't need any extra equipment, and most of it is natural stuff, yeah, woolly stuff and canvas, and there's not a lot needed basically, and to keep warm, dry, and just going, yeah. And just as a tip, the other day I already greased my old trusty Altberg boots again, yeah, to give them a few days, few weeks time to have the grease, the leather grease soaked in properly, and to make them semi-waterproof again. And they're so comfortable and lightweight, yeah. The thing is, because they're lightweight, I don't have heavy lumps on my feet, yeah, which allows me to walk more easily. And so overall, it's all my experience so far I made up with this sort of kit coming together, and for the next trip, yeah. So basically I don't have to change a lot. The only thing is about the my selection of knives, yeah. So as I say, a little bit, give me a little bit your thoughts on that, what you prefer, and I may follow it or not, and just take it as an yeah, because I'm struggling what I should take as tooling, which are not too heavy and fairly equal in weight, yeah, and size, but different options, yeah. So, right, I hope that's not too long, and yeah, I'm waiting for one more map to turn up from the area, and hope it's coming in soon. And yeah, that's just preparation for the next trip. There's plenty of time, not about 4 more weeks to go, 5 weeks to go. And so, as you can see, I'm well organized already. The kit is sorted out, and I'm just waiting for better weather to come. Stay tuned, and I hope I can provide you with some more videos to come from the trip. Yeah, as I say, it's about mid-May, end of May, yeah, maybe earlier, and when I'm planning to do another trip. So there will be more outdoor videos to come with this sort of equipment I just presented you, and hopefully with some better audio, yeah, as from the last Finland trip, which was dodgy audio, I must admit that. And yeah, stay tuned and have fun, look into your own kit, and get prepared for the next hiking season and bushcraft season, whatever you got on mind. And yeah, see you soon.